Hey you guys, it's your girl Creative Solutions, and in this video, we're gonna get into the clash of energies. I know this is going viral all over YouTube. I mean, it's going viral everywhere, and we're gonna be talking about Anton Daniels and Corey. And I think this will be an interesting video. I'm gonna just give my take on it, and it might be a little bit different than everybody else's. But yeah, I'm here to give my full analysis and my conclusion, and I'm gonna just try to draw it to today's reality and how what they are going and how they combat each other, how we can take it and we can use it as a lesson in our today's life, and how we can point out, some things, some shady things people be doing, or we can point out the different type of energies that people embody. So with that being said, I'm gonna drop the intro. Okay, we're back. So I hope everybody's having a great week. It is Monday and today is a day off. Um I'm working, but I'm in sales. So when people are not working, that's the day that I go in, and yeah, I try to get people. So, but if you took the day off and you enjoyed your day, I hope you guys did. But and also what's going on now is the NFL. The playoffs are coming now in the championship round. And yeah, it sucks that the Bills lost and then their head coach got fired, but that's a whole nother thing we could talk about. But yeah, so the NFL games were pretty good, and the LA Chargers. No, they've been got cut off. Not the LA Chargers, but the LA Rams. Yes, they won, and I feel like it's only right that they win because the Super Bowl is being held in LA. So why not have a LA team there? I'm not saying they're gonna make it there, but why not have them there? But let's get into this video. If you guys are watching NFL games in the championship round, shout out to you. So yeah, let's get into this mess. I wouldn't call it a mess. I look at these both of these characters as they're very controversial in the way that they think. So we have Anton Daniels, right? Anton Daniels, shout out to him. He made it through the rough start. He became a streamer. He did it consistently every single day. He actually took streaming as a business and he did it. So shout out to him. Is he very controversial? Yes. He talks about the black community in a very degrading way. And he talks about black women. He has a lot of ambiguous comments that he makes. And maybe it's for the media. Maybe he's trying to get clicks and views. Maybe this is how he really feels. But either way, he's drawing everybody in. So that's Anton Daniels. And then we got Corey, right? And Corey Holcomb is very known. He's an entertainer, but first and foremost, he's a comedian. Everybody knows him as selling out shows, being funny. You may I don't know if he ever acted in a movie, but you can catch him in a movie if he wanted to. But he's very known in the comedy world. Like he tells jokes. He has interesting point of views. He's also controversial too because he says a lot of cringy things too. So both of these people say a lot of cringy things. Anton Daniels is known to be more of interacting with the public, interacting with people like me and you, um, and just be talking to women about relationships and trying uphold his relationship. And he be talking to a whole bunch of girls, and it's just like, what type of example are you setting? I don't know, but both of these characters are very controversial. I am not a fan of anybody. I'm not a fan of anyone. Oh, hey, my center of the world. What's up? I know DJ is live right now, but I really wanted to talk about this, and I might hop over to him a little bit later. But yeah, I really wanted to talk about this and get this out. So yeah, these are very, very controversial characters. Like, very controversial. They be saying some crazy things on the internet. Cringe worthy. If you want to get triggered, you could watch them. You will get triggered all day long. I don't like getting triggered. I mean, half of the stuff they talk about doesn't really bother me because I don't care. But if you have a good sound mind and you're not into drama and all of that, I wouldn't watch any of these people, and that's just being honest. So so we just gonna view these people and how they interact with each other. And I just want to let people know that you will be triggered if you're gonna watch this. It is kind of triggering, but I want you to look at it from a different perspective on how you can tell somebody's energy and if somebody is really for you and if somebody's full of shit. So that's what we coming here to learn from these people. Because you might see these same people in your real life if you pay attention. So let's see it. Mm,
For the girls in poverty that need me. Hey, this lady with the blue hair. You trying to get this 200 to do a little something? Girl, you know you need these blessings.
I'm not gonna lie, Corey's stuff is funny.
Now do what you do, baby. Gonna drop you off, start going. Everybody, let's start the show.
True.
5150 in the house. Is this the first or the second show of the year?
Second.
Second show of the year, we jumping it on. Y'all already know what's up. I'm Corey Holcomb, eating these cherry sours I shouldn't be eating. This is Darlene or OG Ortiz, for people who don't know.
Thank you for that. Oh my God, not the full thing.
I was on time. I'm gonna just say that.
Hey,
Yes,
we
sir.
expected it. I already knew. That's why I got
Hi, Darlene in the house, but let's keep
here
going.
almost on time.
I was on time.
My man, you dig what I'm saying? A lot of y'all know we said he was coming. Anton in the house. Hey man, let me tell you something. I'm so glad you here because people need to see a clash like this. Not a clash within something bad, just people who got something to say, like what you say and what I say. I think it's gonna be interesting.
I do too.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be really interesting.
And we had a great conversation too. We had time before you got here, so we had a great
I
conversation.
buttered it up, so
You don't need
That's
to
what's
butter.
up.
I made
don't need
sure
to
that
butter
I
me
made
up.
sure that she felt good about this.
Yeah, man, you don't need to butter.
We're still trying to get Shannon Sharp on here, so
So check this out. So everybody's happy they come together because when I saw them together and I was viewing it, I was like, okay, this gonna be a good show because I like to see black people come together. You know, black brothers coming together. Just coming together and having a collaboration. Like they kind of have the same viewpoints but a little bit different. So I was like, this gonna be a good show because they can bounce ideas off of each other. I was like really hopeful for the show. And I know they both have two different energies and they both like how to say they're very boisterous. Like they like to boast, like they like to be flashy, be loud. they got that type of, they carry that type of energy. So let's continue.
I think it has something to do after the show. That should be proud of.
Oh, brother. Too old. That man don't want this.
Well, I know.
Your
that,
chat think they tough.
Who
I
cares?
noticed
They
that.
think they tough.
They think they tough.
Yeah, they be out there.
They not that tough.
Oh,
We
you
seen
charging them up.
we seen
Oh, here we
we
go.
seen
Yeah.
worse. You know, I don't pay attention to
Who the-
niggas that don't got no profile picture.
You know, I always hate
promise to
motherfuckers
God,
talk,
bro.
and they scared to step forth.
I don't pay attention. I think them type of niggas jerk off in their socks.
Yeah.
Well, now they've gotten so savvy where they can actually put a picture, but you open it up and it's like, oh, no post, no nothing. It's like,
Somebody said-
okay.
We don't take that serious.
Exactly. Keyboard cowards is what I call them.
Somebody said what Craig had. He on time out. Craig had a show, folks.
That's right.
Craig going out here doing his thing.
Papa Craig.
But anyway, let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. There's so much to say. I know we ain't gonna be able to get to it all, but
We gonna try.
there's so much to say. I gotta ask you this, just off top.
I'm with it.
How do you feel? Because we ain't gonna do all politics, because that ain't what the show
We
about.
gotta get there though.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't want you to miss no points.
All right, I'm with it.
What do you feel about this nation as they jack other nations for their resources and play it off like it's other reasons?
Mm-hmm.
I
I'm
think
talking
that's a
about
part
this
of the
nation, the U.S.
Yes,
part of the
that's,
game.
yeah.
When you say the part of the game, I don't understand. Do you think-
Everybody done been conquered. Slavery didn't existed way before we ever came in here.
Mhm.
So I don't see what the problem is.
Well, I tell you like this. I cannot respect men who are claim jackers. Like I don't
Like
I-
what? Give me an example.
like the United States.
No, give me an example, like a real life thing. Like, what did they take?
The United States.
Like taking this country?
Not just taking this country. How do you think you got here?
Yeah, the transatlantic slave trade.
You a smart man.
Right. That's studied
So-
it. I know all about it.
So it's very hard to be respectful of what is here when me, for example, as an African American male, I know how I got here. I didn't take the cheap flight on Frontier here. My people were kidnapped. My people
They were
were
sold by
robbed.
Africans.
They what?
They were sold by Africans.
You say all the people were sold by Africans?
How you think what you think white people came over there and got us?
Yes.
No, they were sold.
So
They just capitalized off of it better than the Africans did.
okay, so you're saying that all of the black people that were brought here were sold by Africans.
Correct.
So the white people were just doing transactions over there.
Absolutely. It was capitalism. See, the thing about white people, you think that racism is inherently in them. Racism is inherently in all of us. Black people is some of the most.
I don't know. I don't know. So I feel like this is like, a part of me feel like we as a people, we're growing in consciousness. I hope we are. I feel like it probably hasn't gotten up in levels yet, but I feel like, let me see, for a country to go over and just, all of a sudden just try to take somebody's resources, haven't we gone up in consciousness that we can actually put a fair trade down? We can actually negotiate. Like, stuff like that shouldn't be happening. It couldn't be like a one transaction, Energy has to flow two ways, One person can't just be getting everything. Like, and that's what I just don't understand it. To me, as of right now, I don't even understand why we go to war. Like, but I'm getting sidetracked. But so they're talking about this and racism. I feel like, yes, you could be racism, but I feel like racism is taught. I don't think people just be born and all of a sudden they're racist. No, I feel like racism is taught, and people have negative experiences and they put that towards racism. They put that towards this person and this person's color and vice versa. I don't think people are, they just born into it and they're just racism because I don't think so. I think people Behaviors are learned. Yeah.
Most racist people I've ever seen in my entire life. We don't even like each other.
So can I ask you a question?
No,
Why do you
hold
think-
on. Let's
why-
stay there.
Okay.
We don't even like each other. And so black people participate. Some of the first slavers in the United States of America was black people. That's the truth. So what I'm trying to understand is,
I don't know about that one. What? I don't know about that one.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now.
I don't know about that. He just talking, he blowing smoke.
Was slavery in the United States before?
slavery existed thousands of years before we got here.
Okay.
Slavery was on every single continent in this world. That's a fact. Now, the thing that's a problem with it is that, and this is the problem that I have. What you niggas want?
What do you mean when you say what you need?
What do y'all want?
What
Like,
do you want?
because y'all complaining about it over and over again, and I'm trying to understand what is it that y'all looking for. What is going to help y'all?
Yeah, so he brought it up to talk about it because he wants to talk about the behavior of people and the things that they did, and we don't even it doesn't even have to be about race. We don't even have to do that. We can talk about the characteristics, their character, the behavior. You know, the type of mind frame you have to be in to enslave somebody, you know? That's what he wants to talk about. But he just shifted the argument like, why are you bringing that up? Why are you talking about that? Why are you talking about that? You shouldn't be talking about that. Well, what you trying to get from talking about that? That's the type of energy that you know Corey is feeling is like dude, like what? Like, I'm just trying to have a conversation. And there's a couple of things I can say about this too, right? Number one thing I will have to say is that, you know, when Black people come together, the number one thing I will have to, you know, say is, why do we always have to bring up this argument or bring up slavery? Like, why is that some type of connection we have to talk about? I know we have, you know, but slavery did have a lot of effects and it's still affecting us today. But, you know, we got to bring that up. I don't, you know, I understand where he's coming from because he's trying to get the conversation going. But I feel like, you know, why he has to come from that point. But I understand. So anyway, he came from that point and he wants to have the conversation. The other person is like, why are you bringing this up? It ain't got nothing to do with you. What are you trying to gain from this? And that was the argument that I got from that. And that's why Corey got mad.
The whole thing has happened.
Because I'm solutions oriented. And I'm tired of niggas that ain't never been through shit complaining about shit that they ain't never been through.
If you Black in the United States, you've been through some shit.
And you know what? I can't stand this, you know. Like, I'm sorry, but Anton, what has Anton went through in his life? When people get on here and they talk about solution oriented, like, dude, you got an inheritance when you was older, like 18, 20. He don't like to talk about stuff like that. This dude act like he been through something. What the hell has he been through? He had two parents that, you know, that he was brought up in. He had a good household. You know, he has the American dream that he was brought up in. And he gonna come here and talk about I understand the whole solution base, yes, but you can't talk about that if you haven't been through anything. So, you know, so I understand he is coming from a privileged mindset and he does not understand the struggles that other people have to go through. And I'm not saying that people, this is what we bond over, but you know, most Americans, I would have to say, most Americans did not have two people in the household, did not have two streams of income. A lot of people been through a lot of stuff, you know, in their lifetime. A lot of people, you know, had to climb a mountain, and I don't even mean like a literal mountain, but they had to climb stages of consciousness, right? Consciousness of being broke, consciousness of being not good enough, consciousness of being afraid. You know, they had to break all of that to be where they are sitting here today. And for somebody to come up here and to denounce that is very telling. And that's the type of energy that Anton be on, and that's the shit that I don't understand.
But I'm tired of niggas complaining about shit that they have never been through. Like, you've been through some shit, but you ain't been through that.
I don't understand. So, what are you saying? Like,
because most of the niggas that's complaining about it ain't never even really seen real racism. These is new niggas. All of these internet niggas right here, these is new niggas.
So are you saying black people in the United States, some of them have skipped over racism?
Yes. Definitively.
Come on, man.
Definitively. You have a greater chance of being killed by somebody that look like you than to ever interact with somebody that don't look like you and kill you.
But do you
That's
understand,
a fact.
Do you understand that it's made like that on purpose? The position,
it's the system. The system against us. I got it.
Okay, but the position you and your people are in.
Who is my people?
Black people. Do you claim black people?
I'm a Christian first. I claim.
Well, I think something's wrong with that. If you don't want to say you're a black man first, I think something wrong with that.
Black is a construct. They told you that you was black.
Okay, well,
that's
brown,
why you start believing it. No. We not brown. We not black. We not none of that shit.
Oh, well, what are we?
We not none. For me, I'm a believer in God. That's what I am. My foundation is always going to be Christianity, Christ, Jesus.
You know, I hate when people bring up Christianity and then they talk sideways out their mouth. I just don't. I can't stop bringing up the Bible if you don't live by the Bible. You know, stop bringing up the Bible, and we see you with all these girls online, and you taking them here, and you flying them out there, and you flirting with them on your channel, flirting with them on the podcast. It's very cringeworthy, you know. I don't want to go off track, but I remember when I was I was working, whatever, and I had somebody higher up than me, and he was married and had a wife, and he would talk about his girlfriend and how he got his girlfriend and this and that, and it would make everybody in the office so uncomfortable because we know that he has a wife, but he keeps bringing up this other girl, and and people who just like Anton, when they start talking like that, and they got the Bible and this, that, and the third, and I'm a Christian first. Like, I'm sorry, nothing about him is Christian. The way he flaunts his money, the way he talks about it, and the way he boasts about it, nothing about that is Christian. I feel like if you took all his money away, his girl and everything, I feel like he wouldn't have anything to stand on, because the way he talks about it so much it becomes part of his identity. And that's one thing. That's another thing that's on the spiritual ladder. Because you can't take any of that stuff with you. If today or tomorrow you was to leave the earth, you can't take the money with you. No. You can't take none of it with you, but what you could take with you is the experiences and the way you touch people's hearts and the things that you have done. Those are the things that you can take with you. But causing havoc and thinking you all of this and all of that, people might smile in your face, but in the back they don't fuck with you like that, and that's the truth.
First, I don't claim none of that other shit. You're not gonna get me to believe in you based off of some shit that you can't control. You didn't pick it. And the thing about other cultures, whether you're black, Chinese, Asians don't fuck with each other just because they're Asian. Chinese people and Japanese people and Taiwanese people, they're all different. Koreans are different. All white people don't fuck with all white people. So why do I have an obligation to fuck with somebody just because he black?
Okay.
And then the definition of how you define black is based off of something that a white man gave to you.
Okay, well, trust me, brother. You white people, let me tell you something. I know Caucasian people that have looked at me and threw me licks. But I am from Chicago.
And I'm from Detroit.
It was Chicago is very segregated. I knew nothing about Caucasian people until I moved to Los Angeles. And a lot of the stories I heard, it turned out to be just that. But back to this Christianity, you have to understand this. You were taught that by the people who kidnapped you. Is that a lie?
Nope.
Okay, so
we was taught everything that you know on this earth, it was taught to you. The racism that you have in your heart, it was taught to you.
You say I'm racist?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, I studied you.
See,
wow.
I studied you.
this is why
Where am I racist? I don't know a lot of racism in me.
Absolutely.
But maybe you can show me something I don't know.
We're gonna get there.
I wanted
We'll
you
get
guys
there.
to start the show off in your own
No. When Brother Anton Daniels was talking to me on the phone, I knew that we didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, but I believe we can have a conversation like men. It's like a lot of stuff he said right now, I disagree with so much. But
both of us.
I'm going to try to make a point because I have the hopes. I have the hopes in reaching him in a way. You know what I'm saying? I know that ain't guaranteed. I'm not.
And
You see, most people just want to be understood and want you to understand where they're coming from. That's it. That's all you got to do is understand. I don't think he's asking him to shift his full views, but he just want him to look at a different perspective. I don't think Anton is going to bite, but let's
have the hopes that I'm going to get y'all off of the Democratic plantation.
Yeah, because I don't know nothing about the Democratic plantation.
Everything that you speak of, it's a reflection of the same thing that they speak of. So you may not claim it, but you're a reflection of it.
Well, if I reflect something that is this Democratic plantation, I tell you what, I really don't study a Democratic plantation. I try to study being a stand-up human being where when I look in the mirror, I don't see a slick motherfucker. Right. That's who I am.
I'm with it.
I don't like slick motherfuckers.
That's the first thing we agreed on.
Okay, well, good. I'm glad we got there. But I get labeled all the time. I was talking to a young lady on the phone the other day, and she said, "I know you hate the what's the lady who calls herself a doctor? I'm blanking right now.
Oh my God,
Dr. Bryant." And I'm like, I don't hate nobody. Where do you get hate from? And then I was on the internet. Every once in a while, I look at the pages that use my likeness and image and everything. And I listened to some of the stuff they said, and I was called bitter, and I don't know how to get money. But anyway, coincidentally, today I'm talking to a brother who knows how to work the internet well and get money.
Facts.
You see what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's like everything comes in its season for a man like me. I don't say I got all the answers to everything, but I am willing to talk logically to people who I feel like are able to communicate. That's what I'm saying. Because like the stuff you say, and so I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, that's your personality too. Like,
and it would be boring to hear just one person's take or views on things. This makes it interesting.
Excuse me, ma'am. You need a mic, ma'am. You can ask on the mic. God damn it.
Anton, just a clarifying question. What about, are you comparing racism with prejudice? Is it, do you think Black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
No, I think that there's a lot of people that hate white people, like straight up hate white people. And it's very unfortunate because they're not even the ones that's winning over here. We compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them is on food stamps and welfare. They would be a disappointment to their ancestors.
Right, but isn't true.
I call Cap because he needs to go look at the data and everything. I call Cap. Like this guy is on something. I don't know. I call Cap. Yes, there's a lot of people, and it's only because they are the majority. That's it. And if they are the majority in this country, then they're the majority. They are the majority in every bracket when it comes to wealth, poverty, whatsoever. if they are the majority, like what, 70% of the population, 60 or 70%, they're gonna take every bracket. So I don't know what is he talking about.
Racism, a system that controls access to,
Well, that's the argument, right? The argument is
I'm saying, because like the stuff you said, and so I'm like, get the fuck out of here, get the fuck.
yeah, 100%. And I mean that's your personality too. Like,
And it would be boring to hear just one person's take or views on things. This makes it interesting.
Excuse me, ma'am, you need a mic, ma'am. You can ask on the mic. God damn it.
Anton, just a clarifying question. What about, are you comparing racism with prejudice? Is it, do you think Black people can truly be racist, or are we just prejudiced?
no, I think that there's a lot of people that hate white people, like straight up hate white people, and it's very unfortunate because they're not even the ones that's winning over here. We compare ourselves against a group of people that the majority of them is on food stamps and welfare. They would be a disappointment to their ancestors.
Right, but isn't true racism a system that controls access to,
Well, that's the argument, right? The argument is
we can't make sure white people don't get access to certain schools and programs and things like that.
the main way that
You
they
need to be empowered to be racist, to be quite
But
honest.
see, that's what I was gonna say. Y'all, that's the argument that Black people make, is that you can't be racist if you can't actually have an impact on another group of people. So it's supposedly systemic. It's false.
Really?
I just seen a guy that used to be the president of the United States of America that wound up becoming the president of the United States of America for the second time, almost get everything taken away from him. Literally. And he was basically being taken down by Black people. Kamala Harris, Letitia James.
He not making sense. He was taken down by regular white people. I don't know what is he talking about. I don't think those people possibly did have a say. They didn't even have a say. He got taken down mostly by everybody, every single race. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Who was the in New York, Fawny Willis, down in Georgia. All of those are Black women, specifically that met with Kamala Harris months before they actually started this campaign during the Biden administration. And it's so funny to me because then I have to ask myself the question, well, listen, if this is a construct and if it's all about white people and all of the energy is going towards a person that Black people fucked with before he actually ran for president of the United States of America, but we champion Barack Obama.
Not me.
No. Take yourself out of it. We talking about the culture. It may not necessarily be you individually, but we as a culture fuck with him.
Fuck with who?
Barack Obama and his wife. We fuck with him. As a culture, we champion him. We absolutely do. And he didn't give y'all shit except for gay marriage.
I know that. That's why I ain't arguing with you on this
So
point.
absolutely I vote.
Are you independent? What do you?
I'm a Republican.
You didn't know that?
I'm a straight up, up and down Republican. And matter of fact, people need to really understand their history because Republicans were the party of Black people. It's the original party of Black people. They were the party that actually freed the slaves. Lincoln was a straight up Republican. When you're talking about the emancipation, when you're talking about 1865, when you're talking about what we stood for as conservative means that we're Christians. It means that we don't fuck with that gay shit. I'm telling you what it stands for.
You don't fuck with the backdoor shit?
I don't.
I don't either.
That's what it's saying. What it means to be a Republican is this, because a lot of people like to say,
because this is backdoor Republicans.
And we were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents. We were taught by our parents that we vote Democrat no matter what, right? Regardless of what they stand for, regardless of the agendas that they push.
I was never taught that. I would say Barack Obama did do some good things in the White House. Like everybody has health care. He did that. The Obamacare Act. you know. People say gay marriage, but I don't see anything wrong with gay marriage. That's like what, maybe like 5% of the population or 1 or 2%. Like, who cares? Allow them to get married. They're not stopping you. Allow people to be themselves, you know? But I don't like, what did he want Barack Obama to do? Because people have to understand that whatever bill gets passed, like the congressman has to sign off on it. You can't just pass the bill just cuz. You like, people have to look at it, view it, and does it make sense?
Regardless of how much nonsense that we see in our communities, regardless of how many people, how many Democrats actually destroyed our cities from Chicago to Detroit, all across the board. We were taught to vote that no matter what. You vote Democrat no matter what.
I agree.
But this is the difference between the parties on a very fundamental level, not complicated at all.
Really? You finna say it's a difference between the parties?
This is the difference.
I can't wait to hear this.
No. You may say that it's the same type of public politicians that take advantage of the taxpayers and take advantage of the people. The difference in the parties historically is Republicans want less government so you can do what the fuck you want to do. And Democrats want more control, so they want to control what your money is, where your tax dollars go, and what you can do with your money.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you this.
That's the fundamental difference.
I'm gonna tell you this. And you don't have to believe me, but I'm just telling you.
I'm listening.
The people in charge are not Democrats or Republicans.
I understand that.
Kamala Harris is allowed to do whatever she's done.
We get that.
This new president, he's allowed to do whatever he is willing to do, or they allow him to do.
Facts.
Everything is allowed. There are people in charge of this nation that flat out run shit. And if ain't nobody got the power to uproot them, then we're going to keep having people paying a whole bunch of money for houses and a fire hydrant don't work in front of it, but they'll charge you for the fire hydrant in front of your house.
But we got a less than 20% voter turnout rate in the local elections.
Well, you understand voting don't work, right?
It does work.
How?
It does, but you just missed it.
I heard everything you said. I can't wait till you tell me how voting makes a difference in this country.
We have a less than 20% voter turnout rate in local.
Ain't nobody going for the sucker shit no more. We got to go.
You're missing it.
You got to uproot the people in power before a real difference happens. Voting is for suckers.
It's not. People that don't vote are ignorant as fuck.
Well, I guess I'm ignorant because I would never participate in no
people
sucker
that
shit.
don't vote. And
I'm gonna show up and vote like a sucker.
And not only is it ignorant.
We had Republican presidents. We had Democratic presidents. We in the same joint.
I'm talking about locally. You talking about national.
I don't give a fuck if it's local.
It matters.
If you vote,
absolutely matters.
That means you in line.
No, if you vote first, the first thing that it means is that you respect your ancestors that died for your right to be able to do it.
Your ancestors
it's so funny to
didn't do it like this.
Because
people went to war when the government tried to overthrow the people and the power of the people. It was wars. There hasn't been a war inside the U.S. where the people who getting fucked over are doing something about motherfuckers with 30 felonies being the president.
It's
war. All sucker shit.
It's
going
a war
on.
every day. It's just not physical anymore.
Well, that's the problem. We need physical wars.
It's not.
Until motherfuckers ready to jump it off,
it's not.
We gonna always be talking. But see, real gladiators don't talk. Real gladiators make it happen. And the gladiators, I ain't gonna lie, we are under control right now. We haven't rose up and did what needs to be done.
Who are you under control by?
It ain't. You under control by the people who will motherfucking blow this motherfucker up. We ain't stupid.
Who is he? Because I want to know who.
Why do you think that ICE agent was able to shoot that woman?
I want to know who the. Hold on. Let's be real. Fuck that woman.
Well, that's what you would say to somebody you don't know or whatever.
No.
I'm on the streets. I've been pulled over by the police.
Who ain't on the streets?
Or the ICE agents or whatever.
Exactly. Look at him. He come from a privileged life, and she looking at him like he crazy. Like, this dude is privileged. He can't think about working a normal 9 to 5, walking to the store. He can't think like that. He is straight booked, politics. This is what we doing.
You in LA. I'm in Detroit. I'm in the blackest city in the United States of America. I can move anywhere I want to go. I choose to stay in the core of my city, and I choose to participate in my neighborhood. I choose to tithe to the streets. I choose to put kids through college. I choose to interact and truly use my tax dollars and whatever it is and give jobs. I employ over 50 people. I put my money in my community with my people. So I choose to engage. So when we talking about being in the streets, that don't count to me. I don't hear
that's
that
what
shit.
should count.
I don't hear that
because
shit.
out there in the streets where the people live that you helping, they could get pulled over and shot by a cop, and an investigation will be said. But here's the truth. We know, if I believe you know this already, when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it.
My God, this is so crazy.
Do you think that's wrong what I said?
This is so insane.
Is that what I said? I said when the cops shoot you, ain't nothing you can do about it. Is that a lie?
This is so insane.
But you didn't answer it.
I'm gonna answer your question.
Okay.
I'm gonna answer your question. It depends on the circumstance. And the interesting thing about it is this: the majority of the people, because you like to use a blanket statement. That's like me saying all black people are stupid.
Well, have you said all white people stupid?
No, I'm talking about cops.
You should say that one time.
I'm talking about
because
cops.
it's easy to say all black people are stupid as an example. Say something about the white people.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You're not. I don't think you got people all the time.
Oh, well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me? Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal white women literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single day.
Caucasian female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna get there. Because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them. Because if you go
against
against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that. But here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you said something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it. And that's why I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah,
see,
let me tell you something, homie.
I don't tell you.
I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
So fix
You're doing it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that.
I tell you.
I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm going to give you the same energy you give me.
No. Look, now they about to... So all of this happened because Anton wants to hold black people accountable. But you know what? Oh my God. But he kind of right, because if he, how do I want to say this? You know, if he start talking about other things on his channel and about white liberals and about the Republicans and this, and he will draw a lot of traction and he will draw a lot of smoke, and I don't think he's ready for that. So Anton likes to punch down. Some people like to punch down too. A lot of people like to punch down. So let's just continue.
Let's switch seats. I'm with it, homie. I don't do no dick sucking shit. I'm a motherfucking man. I don't do no dick sucking shit.
I don't give a fuck about none of that.
Well, I tell you
right
what,
now.
watch that dick sucking shit, because that'll go bad.
Call it what you want.
I don't do no dick sucking,
You
homie.
say a lot of shit that I don't fuck with either. You think I
Okay,
give a
but
fuck about what you talking
that
about,
gay
nigga?
shit, oh, you
I
go.
don't give a fuck about what you talking
Hey,
about.
homie, I tell you what.
I'm right here.
Don't put
You
no
switching
dick
seats
sucking
don't mean
shit.
shit to me.
Don't put no
I'm from
dick sucking
Detroit,
shit on me, nigga.
I'm from Detroit.
Say
right
I
now.
suck a dick again.
I'm right here, right now.
All right, that's
now,
what I'm saying.
I'm gonna respect you.
Dance around it. Dance around it.
No. I'm gonna
I don't do
you 'cause
no
it's your
dick sucking
platform.
shit.
I'm gonna respect you because it's your platform, and I flew out here to have a conversation.
We good.
But
We
you're not
good.
bossing up on me.
Yo,
We good. I did already. I don't do
Nigga, we
dick
can put the
sucking shit.
microphone right down,
Yo.
right now, and go on back. I don't give a fuck
sir,
about
no,
this shit.
sir.
Homie, you just running your mouth.
I'm not running my
I
mouth.
got a
You
question
running
for
your mouth.
Anton.
I don't do
You
no
doing
dick
this shit
sucking
for the
shit.
internet. You doing it for the internet. Now, if you want to say, yo,
So he's saying he doing it for the internet. I don't know. Some people said that this was staged. Yeah, I don't think this was staged. I don't. Now looking at it, I feel like everybody's in the heat of the argument, and Anton is in the heat of the argument too. So so people are gonna say stuff because they're in the heat of the argument. I've been guilty. I say some slick stuff too. I'm in the heat of the argument. So I'm not the one to judge. I be saying some slick stuff too. You get me mad, it just comes out. I'll be like, damn, I did say that. So people do say stuff, while they're in the heat of the moment. So now looking back at this, I don't think he did that on purpose. I think he was trying to get his point across because Corey was getting loud, so Anton started getting loud. So it's like a clash of energies. Everybody getting loud.
time. No, hold on. If you want
I'll
to say
show
Anton,
you I ain't doing it for the internet.
if you want to say Anton,
I'm saying,
listen, don't
I'm gonna let
disrespect me
you
like
finish.
that. If you want to say Anton, don't disrespect me like that. I'll respect you. But don't boss up on me because you said a lot of shit to me today that I don't fuck with either. But I let that shit ride because
Hey, muscular. Hey. I'm on here. I'm reviewing this.
you don't know me. You don't know me. So I'm going to extend the same respect to you. You called me out of my name. You said some wild shit, especially with regard to how
Did I
it
call this nigga out his name?
Nigga, I'm telling you that you did. You can't tell me how I get respected.
I got a question for bro.
Okay.
No. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. We just getting loud. I ain't gonna get loud.
Then don't switch seats.
No,
because
this my
I take-
show.
That's
This
cool.
my
That's
show.
cool, but I take that shit as a threat.
Okay, well, it is a threat if you calling me dick sucking. I don't dick suck, my nigga.
Man, fuck what you talking about.
I don't
bro.
dick suck.
If you want to get back to the conversation, because you ain't gonna do shit. Because you're not gonna do
Come
shit.
at me with that dick sucking
You're
shit
not gonna
again,
do
nigga.
shit. You're not gonna
Come
do
at me with. Say I suck dick again, nigga.
We can go
I'll
all back
show you
right
who
now.
the fuck I am.
We can go all back right now. I'm with it.
I bet you won't say that shit.
We can go all back right now.
I got money for all this. Whatever.
I got money too. Don't nobody give a fuck about that shit.
Hey, homie,
No,
look,
it's just not respect.
I ain't falling for that. I ain't falling. Dolly, get out the way. Don't get in the way of two niggas. Let me tell you something, homie. I
Right?
ain't got to go out back right now because we got to go out back to lead this motherfucker. But I'm saying that dick sucking shit, watch that. That's all I'm saying. And if I don't say it how you like
If you want to
okay,
get back to the
but
conversation,
don't-
we can get back to the conversation.
But just know,
I'm not
ain't
listening to
dick
none of that
suckers
shit,
up
bro.
here, nigga.
I'm not listening to none of that shit. If you want to get
Bet.
back to the conversation,
Long as you
we can
know.
get back to the conversation.
Long as you know,
Bro, you not
because that ain't
you
nothing.
not that tough.
So I guess they took a break. Because that was a little bit. So they did take a break. They try to calm it down just a little bit.
Everything straight. Everything straight. Ain't nobody saying I'm sucking dick no more. Everything straight.
For sure. I got a question for bro though.
And I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir. Just-
He said what he said, so I'm gonna respect him on that.
Yes, sir. So question, given that black people are on the Democratic plantation, what do you say about the use of Christianity to make slaves out of black people?
In what, today's time or historically?
No, sir. Historically.
Yeah, absolutely. It was used in a negative way, but anything can be used in a positive or negative way. You can weaponize literally anything. Corporate America, for example. You can use the internet in order to push out propaganda, or you can use it to communicate effectively with the people. You can use money to manipulate people, or you can use it to help people. And so you can't just say that Christianity itself is used. The Quran is used in a negative way in order to control people.
Absolutely.
So it depends on the person. And that's why we evaluate the person based off of their fruits instead of evaluating them based off of Christianity itself. Because everybody that calls himself a Christian is not a Christian.
100%. So I agree that the teachings of Jesus are pure. However, in the hands of Caucasian white males,
that's not true, because I know some good Caucasian
the teachings
white men.
of Jesus,
and I know some bad Caucasian white men.
Okay, right,
so
correct.
look, check this out. This is what I listen.
Keep everything respectful.
Listen. This is what I'm saying. The reason I don't have a lot of people up here at the show is because I know a lot of people aren't initiated when it comes to talking to men of a certain mind state, and I don't believe you knew what you was doing when you said something about dick sucking, brother. I apologize. Okay. Hey, bro, I appreciate that.
I apologize.
I appreciate that, because this ain't no show. The last thing I want to do is get into it with you physically. But I have a switch.
I do too. When I'm a man, just like
I respect your switch. I respect
you too.
Okay, good. I'm glad, brother.
We good.
It ain't no fake shit right here.
Absolutely, I'm with it.
We straight. I respect your switch, brother. And I'm saying, like, a lot of people don't know the way I was brought up. You can't step to men like that. So I'm not checking you. I'm just trying to let you know
we good.
That when we talk to each other a certain way, like if dick sucking is brought up, that's just like motherfucking pissing on my shoes. So I'm saying, like, I could get back straight. We just when I shook your hand, it wasn't phony.
Listen, I get into it with my homies. I get into it with my brothers. I don't have no sisters. I got three brothers, and we scrap it out. I scrap with my nephews. It is what it is. And then we shake hands and we keep it moving once we have a disagreement and we get it out of our system. So if we good, then we good.
I'm good.
I'm with it. Let's get to the conversation.
So I thought they was good too. Who else thought they was good? I thought everybody was straight. You know, I said sorry. You said sorry. We good. We all happy. We good, right? 10 to 15 minutes later, some shit happened again. But anyway, let's see what happened, because I thought they was good. They settled it. He asked him a question. I like Anton Daniels' his response to that question. I like it. You know, he said that anything could be used for good or bad. You know, there's duality in everything. I love that. You know, spot on answer. I like it. You know? So yeah, so he did good. And I think Corby is trying to like calm things down, settle the mood, you know. We cool. They you know, they slap dubs, they cool or whatnot. So everybody calm down. I'm thinking that everything is calm too, but let's see what happens. Let's see. Let's see what happens.
That's why I tried to explain myself right there, because I'm like, this man probably don't even know that my mind is set up, Anton. My mind is set up when people do things like I call it backdooria on my show. Mm-hmm. When people throw that at you, it's a set off. And I'm saying, like, I ain't trying to get set off. Mm-hmm. I think I'm a lot more than somebody with name calling to get at me. But I'm saying, like,
but see, I don't believe you, Corey. I don't believe you, bro.
Okay.
And let me tell you why I don't believe you. Because you do the same shit that you feel offended by.
Really?
You do. Absolutely.
Give me an example.
You just did it. You said a lot of shit to me that I don't necessarily care about.
I ain't said nothing about dick sucking.
You pick and choose what's disrespectful because you applying it to you. It's other people out there that don't take that shit.
Okay, well, I'm glad you said that.
So what did Corey say to Anton. I think when Corey was referring him to that he is only he said something to him though. He said something. He said that he never talks about the white male. You know, yeah, that's what he said. Hmm. And he talked down about black people. We gonna have to. I'm gonna have to rewind it and find out. So we had 3253. So I'm trying to see.
No. You're not. I
don't
talk
think
about
you
white
got.
people all the time.
Well, I didn't hear you. Can you tell me?
I
Because I
talk
don't
about
know.
liberal
I hear
white
you talking
women
about
literally being the biggest enemy of the United States of America. That's the thing I say every single
Caucasian
day.
female, the biggest enemy.
Literally, white liberal women are the worst thing that ever happened to this country.
What about their men?
But we gonna.
Yeah, that's the thing. How you gonna talk about the white woman being the worst thing that happened to this country? Is like, where did these white women learn this from? So he is dancing around the subject. But let's see
Get
what
there because you keep trying to get me to qualify it by participating and joining in on the core.
No, I think you're doing what's easy.
No. I'm doing what's real.
I think you don't want to go against them because if you go against them, it'll be some video of you going against them. And when I say them, I'm talking about your boss.
Oh, there'll be a video of you going against them. When I say against them, that means your boss. Trying to be like him, but that's what he said to him. So maybe that's one thing he said to him.
I don't have a boss.
We say that. We say that, but here's the truth.
I don't have a boss.
It's a reason you go after black males or black people quicker than you will go after white males. What are white males responsible for in this country as the downfall
I'm an
of
equal
it?
accountability smoke giver. I talk about everybody.
I'm just saying.
We have yet to hear him talk about white males. Not that I'm trying to edge him to do so, people. He said he's equal opportunity. Give me the equal opportunity.
Yeah, I ain't heard you talk about white men since you've been up here.
You ain't been listening. You ain't been listening.
I've been listening to you.
No, you haven't.
I hear you taking
you don't have the capacity to be able to listen because you're too busy.
No. You got me wrong.
You too busy.
My capacity
case,
that you just criticized, that's an opinion. Here's the fact. Have you seen something about Caucasian males and how they destroy this nation? Well, what did I miss?
Let's slow down because you talking loud, but you're not saying a lot.
No, you talking loud, and you still talking around. What did the Caucasian male do to America to bring it down?
I'm not getting into that.
You dancing around it, and that's what
he don't want to talk about it. Why he don't want to talk about it? I think maybe because he's so attached to accountability.
I lose respect for you when you start dancing and kissing Caucasian males' ass.
But I don't.
Don't do that in front of me because I'm not an ass kisser of nobody.
Yes, you are. You suck the dick of black people right now. You doing the easy shit. What you do, let me tell you what you do.
Nah, homie, let me tell you something, homie. I don't suck dick.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you do. So fix
You're doing it right now.
I don't suck dick, homie.
You doing it right now.
Homie, believe me when I tell you. I don't do that. I don't do that.
Listen.
So don't come at me with no dick sucking shit.
I'm gonna give you the same energy you give me.
So that's what triggered him off. The whole dick sucker thing. That triggered him. So he got triggered. But like, did he? I don't think he really said. He just told him that he's not holding other people accountable. He said he's talking about he's an equal opportunity, but he's not doing that. He's yet to do that. So I don't. Which one is worse? I think calling somebody and telling them they sucking dick is worse than telling somebody they're not talking equally.
On this, if a man walking up to me with some homosexual talk, like I could take, I said this before, I could take a meeting at a brother like Tyler Perry's house because I know what's gonna happen if it go bad. The house gonna get tore up. I ain't saying that to act like I'm tough.
No,
I'm just
I
saying
feel you.
there's certain things that we as men cannot say to each other without clashing. And it is my opinion with niggas that I know and where I'm from, if I say to one of my homies, man, suck a dick, everybody will get quiet that we know. And they'll be like, what is that? What is that? Because it's like, that's their homosexual talk. So what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I see why he got mad. Because it's like, nobody says that to a man. Why are you telling me that when I'm straight? That, you know, you can say whatever you want, but why you saying that? Okay.
Is, you know what I'm saying? If it's one way to get a brother like me, I know brothers who are preachers that would put their religion down for that right there. That's all I'm saying, black man. That's all I'm saying.
Listen. That's what where you at. So I'm gonna respect that.
Thank you, brother.
It's simple as that.
I don't want no drama.
It's simple as that.
I swear I don't want no drama, man. My life is good.
Mine's is too.
I believe you. My life is good.
I'm
man.
with you.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't want you to come up here for that. It's just the simple misunderstandings that we as men can have. I think older black men like us need to make sure there are boundaries that simply can't be crossed when men are talking. And if you tell me a boundary, Anton, if you tell me a boundary, I promise you, I'm going to do my best not to cross that boundary. When I'm talking to Willie D don't like when you call him nigga. And I go out my way not to call Willie D nigga because I look at him as a man.
I kick it with Willie too. For me though, I don't give a fuck about the talking. I don't have no boundaries. I don't care if a nigga say something about me. It is what niggas say shit like that all the time. Like that's the environment that we live in. I only care about my real life.
Can I ask you a question? You just said men talk disrespectfully to you in your face all the time.
No.
This is nothing.
You did not hear what I said.
I said they
do that shit all the time. You see it in the chat. You see it in the comments. All of that shit, right?
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit, right?
That's right, because that's for the internet.
Right. So when people say stuff, I don't take it personal because it's not a thing to me. It's just talk. The only thing I care about is what happened in real life. When I cut that shit off in real life, my life is great.
Right. Let me tell you something.
So my point is that I don't take nothing personal unless it get personal, unless it gets physical. That's the only thing I'm up on. Anything else I can walk away from. I don't give a fuck about that. My life, I could walk away and I'm probably gonna never see that person again.
I understand. So this is why the chat, I allow them, and in fact, I encourage them to be themselves in the chat because this is a computer screen. But one thing I will say about this is to the youngsters especially, because they the ones who really don't know. I'm talking about 35 and under. When you in a man's face, you have to watch how you talk to them because face to face is a lot different than the computer. On the computer, I got motherfuckers
Let me ask you a question.
Motherfuckers saying all kind of shit about me on the computer.
Ask you a question.
But if they in my face saying that to me,
let me ask you a question.
It can go bad.
Why?
I'm not saying I'm not.
No. Hold on.
I'm not acting tough.
I'm asking you a real question. Why do you get triggered if somebody says that to you? Like what is it in you that gets bothered by a switch?
Okay, so listen to me. Manhood is all we got left. You really got to understand this. Just give me a second to land on this.
I'm with you. I'm listening.
If we don't have our manhood, we ain't got nothing. So when a man walk up to you and say something flirtatious to you, when a man walk up to you and say something where he's challenging your manhood and things like that, trust me, I don't care how savage it may seem. When you dealing with a man, you can set a man off if you in his face and you saying things that are not. I'm not talking about somebody just saying anything. I'm talking about there are certain things, like I can't walk up to a man walking down the street with his wife, Anton, and say, man, your bitch thick. I'll be like, wait a minute. Of course, by me being older, the last thing I want is drama in the streets. But what I'm saying is you can't disrespect men face to face. You can do it online because it's easy to do it online.
Nope. See, that's where we disagree.
Okay, I want to hear this.
That's where we disagree because you got to keep the same energy across the board. You can't pick and choose when you can disrespect somebody and when you can't disrespect somebody. And
see, I this is what I don't understand. Anton, why is he saying this? Because people make so many disrespectful videos about him, and I don't see him pulling up and trying to do something to them. Get the fuck out of here with that.
And then pick and choose when you're going to react to somebody disrespecting you. You wrong, bro. You wrong as two left shoes. You're wrong, bro. I fuck with you. I fuck with you because you are one of the most disrespectful and stand on that shit.
But I want to understand what you're saying, Anton. You missed me. When you say you can't disrespect people with what? Make sure you explain that to me.
You got to keep the same energy across the board, bro.
I don't understand.
You can't say I'm going to disrespect you online, but then you can't do nothing in person.
Well, trust me.
I'm not saying do that.
I'm not saying what you're wrong about. But listen, talking to somebody in person is different than talking to somebody online. And if I'm so disrespectful, what do I do to be disrespectful online? Because you said I'm disrespectful online. I would like to know.
You said out of your own mouth that you will be disrespectful online. Ain't even. Yes, you did. You just said that.
Disrespectful online.
You said you can disrespect. It's different if you disrespect somebody online versus doing it in real life.
No, I didn't say what I would do.
How is it different?
I said if somebody in the chat room is saying something disrespectful about me, I don't hold that against them because they're
What
typing.
about when you talking about real people?
What do you mean?
If you comment on somebody and you give your opinion on real people.
I don't want to go back and forth. I'm trying to make sure you understand what I'm saying. Do you hear me when I say
what you're saying?
Whatever I say online, giving an opinion of something is different than if I am.
I said disrespectful. How can you determine whether or not somebody feels disrespected?
Well, feelings is one thing, man.
You felt some type of way?
Yeah, because ain't nobody finna stand in front of my face and talk to me like they on my level when it comes to homosexuality. Like that'll start a war. That'll start a war.
We can agree to disagree. I think you're wrong, bro. I think I personally, I'm telling you directly, you're hypocritical.
Okay, well, you can say that. I don't think I'm gonna win that argument with you now. But what I am saying to you, Anton, is when you are talking to men face to face, trust me when I tell you this, man, it's different than online. Face to face.
Yeah, he not making like seeing somebody like front and center in your face and they being disrespectful. You're going to do something about it. You might hit them. You might smack them. I don't know. You might tell them off and you might go off on them versus like on the screen or video. Like, who cares if that chick made a video about me? Who cares if she did that because she felt some kind of way and she got triggered? Who cares? She's not telling me that in front of my face. I mean, she could do it on a computer screen as an avatar, but she didn't come say it in my face right next to me. She didn't come stand and look at me and say it in my face. I don't think Anton is understanding that. Like, you know, Anton is he's acting like he don't understand.
Person in real life as I am online. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. Right? Anybody, listen, I go city to city. I'm not an online nigga, bro. Like I create content online, but I really am out in every single city. I done visited almost every single state. I have real meetups in real life. I shake hands. I kick it with people in real life, and I go out there and kick it with the people. I'm not different online than I am in real life. People may think that because they may have never met me in real life, but I keep the same energy. I reciprocate, or I'm willing to walk away unless it goes up. If it's going to go up, then it's just going to go up and we just going to figure it out from there. But the fact of the matter is, I don't switch up.
See, I'm not
gonna talk about you online. Hold on. I'm not gonna talk about you online. And then when I see you in real life, I'm gonna be like, man, you know I'm just playing. I'm not that type of nigga.
Yeah, but
either I fuck with you or I don't.
But see, that's just one scenario, Anton. What I'm saying to you is this. This is what I'm saying to you. I ain't saying it to offset what you just said. I'm trying to talk to you now.
And I'm not a tough guy either.
I'm not either.
I'm not a tough guy.
I'm not a tough guy. I don't even want to perpetrate like I'm a tough guy. But what I'm saying is, when men stand between each other, there is energy that is being transferred. And trust me, when men disrespect each other face to face, motherfuckers can die.
I agree.
That's why when I'm talking to a man, especially face to face, I try to make sure I don't go over the line. And if I ever go over the line, I can apologize.
Is what I'm saying. I understand what you're saying and I agree with you.
Right.
Why is it only face to face? That's where we disagree at.
Well, anything I said, I will say in the face of a man that I said it about.
All right, well,
because I don't go there to try to I don't have to shock jock, even though that's something that people say easily. Oh, he's shock jocking. No. Anything I've said about anybody, I will say right to them if they standing in front of me. And I would like for somebody to research the internet on things I've said and show me that I wouldn't say something to somebody if they were standing there. The only thing I said I wouldn't say to somebody if they were standing there, because I saw Charles Barkley in the airport one day. And I realized how big he was when I saw him in the airport. Now, I've said things about Charles Barkley. If he was standing in front of me and he said, say that shit now, I'll be like, we black, man. Come on, let's calm down. I ain't gonna lie. That's the only one.
You know what the problem with this show today is? We got to do a part 2. Because we ain't talked about none of the shit that we supposed to talk about.
That's why, because we can't say dick sucking in front of each other, brother.
Well, I know that now, right? I get it.
And I appreciate you for giving me that, because that shit, I forgot I'm still Corey, because I don't live a life of getting into it with people. I really don't.
No, Corey, you pick on people that you think ain't gonna respond to you.
Give me an example.
Corey, you pick your targets based off of what you think they ain't gonna do. And that's why you feel comfortable saying some of the wild shit that you say online.
But I asked you this, and I'm gonna ask you again.
I'm not gonna say
give
no
me
names.
an example.
No, I'm not gonna say no names.
You can't give an example.
No, I
Can't
can.
give an example.
Will you please
because
give me an example?
because I don't want to implement no.
Yeah, you can't say something and not give an example. Talk your shit and back it up, right?
Nobody into this that. You know, that'll be bad. That's not a good thing.
Well, do you understand by you saying that?
I like to speak from my own perspective.
It sounds like babble.
But you know it's not babble. It's real. And you know it's real. That's why you laughing.
I'm laughing at you because you didn't. I had to ask you twice so far.
You pick your targets
I pick on people
carefully.
And I said, give me an example.
You pick your targets carefully. Very carefully.
So you can't give me an example?
Because
that's the third time.
I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You tiptoed around Dave Chappelle.
You talking about the last time I said something about him?
You tiptoed around Dave.
I'll give you that.
You tiptoed like a ballerina.
But now I'm gonna give you that.
No.
But what did I tiptoe about?
You would not have did that shit on a regular motherfucker. You know that Dave Chappelle's last Netflix special was not it.
And I tiptoed around it.
And you tiptoed around it because you didn't want the smoke.
I did.
Overall. And so you pick and choose your targets carefully.
You see, I didn't want the smoke.
No, because you didn't want the backlash.
Okay, but look, let me say this because you brought it up. I did tiptoe around how I really feel with the last special, because I'm not gonna lie. It's everything that I said the time before when I spoke about it. Hot trash. No jokes. In the future, when people watch it, that don't know him like we know him now in this culture, they're gonna be like, what the fuck is this? I'll give you that. I did tiptoe around his special. And you know what? I can live with that. But what else? I ain't trying to think of nothing else. But I'm saying, I think that was kind of. And you found a way to bring that nigga into it.
I love you, Darlene. I love Craig. but they will not call you out on your bullshit and challenge you.
Now you trying to turn?
No, you asked me for the feedback. I didn't volunteer it. You forced me. I said, you know what? I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Then you said, okay, well, Anton, go ahead and keep on naming names and let's get to it. Okay, well, let's get to it then, if that's what you want to do.
Well, how about this? Let me can I respond
Because
to that?
Darlene is real chill and she not gonna cause no friction. And Craig is happy to be here.
Okay, so can I say something about that?
But see,
Well, you don't cut me off.
I don't give a fuck because I'm rich too, so I'm cool. I got my own movement. I got my own motion, so I can tell you the truth. And I think that you also surround yourself with people that will not challenge you because you big dog to them.
Okay.
You big bro.
Okay, so let me say this. Since you brought up Darlene and Craig, let me say this. You don't know our relationship. But
I know what
I can't. I'm doing more teaching. I'm doing more teaching on some real street level shit than I thought I would have had to do. But listen to me, Anton. You don't know me and her relationship.
I'm listening.
Maybe the reason you don't get the results you want from her is because there's a certain level of respect that comes from me and her relationship. That's what I'm saying. You don't know, brother. So that's what I'm saying.
I'm not talking about
you speaking on her.
I'm not talking about you talking about her. I'm talking about when there's certain subjects that come up on your show.
We done argued on the air a million times.
Man, come on, bro.
I'm just saying.
Corey, sometimes you be on bullshit. Nobody call you out on.
Now I'm trying to teach you, but I don't think you catching it.
Okay, I'm observe.
You don't know my relationship with this woman. You don't know. So when you see it online and speak on what you see online, you can't really speak from factual things that are happening in the world, Anton.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. So, and with Craig, I don't know why motherfuckers say Craig don't have a backbone around me. Because one thing I say that Craig beat most motherfuckers' ass I know. I see motherfuckers don't be fighting Craig. I see motherfuckers don't run up on him with that bullshit quick. The motherfuckers who I seen ran up on Craig way bigger than Craig. So the obvious needs to be said because I believe that there's a lot of people who don't know the obvious, and I can't teach you that in an episode. But I'm saying, like, if you ever see me around any woman, Anton, if you see me around any woman, trust me, dude's been paid, homie. And I can't say it no other way better than that. Dude's been paid. That might not be something you will catch. I'm saying this for the streets. Dude's been paid, homie. Trust me, man. Trust me. I don't be around just anybody. I can't let any type of woman just come with me and be connected to me in no way. I don't like that. If you around me, it's a reason you around me. And I'm saying, like, I don't know if I could graduate you to that next level of the conversation. And it ain't no disrespect to you. But I'm saying, like, you see somebody around me, oh, I ain't just got anybody around me. Dude's been paid, homie. That's what I'm saying. And I ain't saying that tough either. I'm just trying to say it in a way where I hope you can.
So he just said he can't get another conversation with him. So you guys peeped that. He said you can't graduate and get another conversation. I don't know if I'm going to give you that. So everybody heard that, right?
I understand. Yeah. Okay. So anybody around me, dude's been paid. I don't let anybody around me. If you around me and dudes ain't been paid, I'm trying to get away from you because I don't know you. And ain't no dudes been paid, so I don't know you. I don't know you.
And we spoke right
Got
before
a
the show.
question for
Anton,
Anton.
so-
Anton.
What happened?
No, I'm not talking about.
No, I understand.
You
I
get
did.
me?
I
Okay.
got that.
All right.
I got that. But in my case too, whenever I choose to speak up or challenge him on anything or tell him, look, I don't agree with that or what have you, I won't keep delving into it because I don't see the point, because I know at a certain point with men like you at your age, there's not going to be any change. So why? I don't even bother with it. I just, I might say, I don't like that. I don't agree with that. And then if they want to continue, I'm not for it.
I'm with you.
That's it. I just don't like, I don't do that. I got way more important fish to fry in that. And I thought, I'm not going to change this man's mind on stuff. So I just don't even bother.
So you just, yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. A part of me is like, I've gotten to a point where I'm almost like Darlene. I swear. Because some of these people say the most egregious things on the internet, and I just be like, you really think that way? Is that part of your belief system? Is that what you really believe? Is that how you really feel? And I just be looking at them like, like, dude, like, I think you need to, like, I don't know, go to the school, go read the Bible, go do something. Like, why do you have such negative beliefs about, people, places, things, women, men, vice versa? So the simple fact that she doesn't call him out and she know it's wrong is because she doesn't care enough to do so. So to me, it's like she is not somebody I would, this is no offense to him, but she's not somebody I would want on my show because she's not being paid to do her part. Like she's not earning her paycheck. She was supposed to come here and have debates. And if I'm saying something that's off the ramp or crazy, you're supposed to challenge me on it or at least allow me to view my perspective or view your perspective so I can have a better understanding so I don't say crazy shit out my mouth. But to each his own. She said basically what she's saying is, listen, I get a paycheck. I come here, I smile, I might say a couple of words, but it's your show. I'm just here to say hi. That's it. That shit was funny.
But another thing about the ladies, since we talking about this, see, whenever I see a woman with a man, most of the time, if it ain't your wife, I already say to myself, what is this fuck shit? Why is this motherfucker in the streets with you? That's how I feel about life. So I'm saying like, that might be a prejudice that I have. I can admit, if a woman is in the streets with a man, fuck is this?
Why? Why do you care about that? Why is that meaningful to you?
Oh, I think this is where the argument comes in. Because he brought Shorty over there. That I don't know what's that girl name, but I think it's Maxie or something. He brought the girl over there. Why is he bringing a girl over there and it's not his wife? That shit looks weird as fuck. And I don't care what anybody say in these spaces. His wife knows. It's not a good look. And people look at you weird. Grown men look at you weird. Grown men with wives look at you weird. Women look at you weird. You just look fucking weird.
No, it's not that I care at all, because it's not my business. But I'm saying, like, if a man stepped to me with a woman and it ain't his wife, all I do is say to myself,
you mean like checking you?
Not checking me, brother. I'm saying like if a man has a woman with him,
okay,
and you know what I'm saying, it's not his wife. I don't know what the fuck that is, and I don't want nothing to do with it. That's all across the board as I've gotten older and wiser. Yeah. Like if a man got a woman with him and he say, "Hey, hold on, man, how you doing? This is my lady, so and so." It makes me say, okay, this is his lady. That's what that is. But I'm saying, like, if a man is in the streets with a woman, sitting next to a woman, and all like this, whatever, and this bitch ain't been explained, I'm like, hold on, what the fuck is this sucker shit? Especially if it's imposed in any way. That's what I'm saying, G. And I know you know what I'm talking about, because
oh, he delivered that really good. Special delivery. He delivered that for him.
You ain't finna act like you ain't smart. You smart than a motherfucker.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, if somebody introduces you, if somebody took the time,
I don't know what he's talking about.
if somebody actually walks in and takes the time to introduce you to somebody, that's being imposed on. I'm like, uh-oh.
There's people in the chat say, what is Corey talking about? All the uninitiated don't know what I'm talking about.
I'm like,
uninitiated.
Don't introduce me to, especially if I know that person.
That's how I believe that.
This is what I know. This is what I am. I admit that I am a C student.
In what?
In life and everything.
Oh my God. Who? What is this dude talking about? C student in life? What are you talking about? I can't with these people. He is a fucking walking joke. Why would you? First you said you know all of this stuff and this, that, and the third, and now you just demoted yourself and say you're a C. Let's listen. Let's hear it.
Okay.
In school and everything, I'm a C student. So the way I like to do it is I like for people to break it down to me like a C student. Help me to understand like I'm barely graduating. Break it down to me like a little child. The way that you would talk to a child, talk to me.
Right.
That's why I like to do it. And it's easier for me to digest it.
I like that you said that. But see, I'm at a stage of the game. I ain't got time to talk to kids.
Why not?
I don't got time to talk to kids. My kids grown. And I'm saying, like, if they ask me to go to the school and speak to the children, I would tell the children to do what's right. Because I know that's what they're supposed to do. I'll be like, listen, do what's right. Whenever you get that feeling like you're doing something wrong, then, step back and do what's right. That's what I would tell kids. That way I would be able to speak from the heart.
Do what I say, not what I do.
No.
I said do what's right.
Let me tell you what my translation of that is. This is my translation of that. I don't want to substantiate my argument, or I don't want to break it down to where you'll actually understand it, because you may be able to break down what it is that I'm saying. So I choose to only speak in riddles, and I also want to speak in parables, because then
He know what the fuck he talking about. Shut the fuck up. You acting retarded. You want them to tell you why you bring that bitch there to the studio. We don't have to tell you. He broke it down for you and told you an analogy of why is this chick here with you? You talking all this smoke and you telling him about his production and the people he have on there, and you telling him about himself. But as soon as the tables turn and Corey start telling you about yourself, you're like, what? Huh? You're not talking about me. I need you to dumb it down so I can understand. Man, fuck out of here.
I could say, well, if you don't know, you don't know, you don't get it. I might get it. I might know exactly what you're talking about.
Exactly.
But I might act like I don't know what you're talking about because I want you to substantiate your argument.
Oh my God.
So that's what I stand on. But that's why I say break it down to me like a C student, so that I can truly understand exactly what you're talking about, so that we all can understand it, because we all may need to learn something.
Right. So
that's
look, what you said,
they teach, right?
You said you go, but what you said in there, that was a key word. You act like you don't know. And I know you act like you don't know, brother.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You just said it. Believe me, you said it.
Phil laughing?
Phil's silly. He's silly. Philly trying to look. It was an intense moment in here, Anton, and we trying to make it where it is professional. We trying to make it where it ain't what everybody said might be or whatever the fuck. Because I ain't with all that. I ain't got to go to war with no man who visited our show and probably didn't understand one thing how I was thinking, and I probably didn't understand one thing how he was thinking.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show, y'all.
You funny, man. You funny.
If I wasn't
gonna have you back on the show, I wouldn't have shook your hand. I hope you believe that. When I caught myself, I was like,
you know what I'm doing right now, Phil? I'm putting pressure on him to get me back on the show.
But it ain't working
by saying that
it ain't working.
Because
it ain't gonna work.
Don't bring him back. I wouldn't bring him
Corey
back.
don't like this, dog. He don't like this.
I think it's
what Corey don't like? Why are you talking to that man over there?
Because I got to talk to Phil. I'm talking to Corey through Phil. You know what I'm saying? If you know, you know. Here's the thing.
Them the games where niggas get into fights. I'm telling you, this is how it jump off.
Corey not gonna have me back on the show because Corey is not having fun right now. This is gonna be one of Corey's best shows, but he's not having fun right now. And Corey seems to be a feeler. I'm more of a results-driven guy. Corey seems to be the type of person that goes off of how he feels.
If you notice, I'm doing a lot of explaining to you about how the line can get crossed, but you're doing a lot of telling me what I am. I think that's homosexual behavior.
I said Corey seems to be, meaning that I'm leaving open the door to get corrected. I want him to correct me if I'm wrong, but I still want the freedom to be able to give my opinion. So you don't want me to get my
You
thoughts?
can have the freedom, brother. What I look like trying to take freedom from you?
No. I'm starting to feel some type of way, bro, because why is everything homosexual to you?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Like, if,
When did the
explain.
conversation turn into homosexuality again?
Okay, I'm gonna let you land. I'm gonna let you land because I don't want to talk over you.
I'm trying to understand it. Why is everything gay?
I can explain it. I can explain
Okay, go ahead.
Maybe look, I'm not saying that you gay, but what I'm saying is if you looking at another man and you say you talking to me through another man, if I'm a man, I'm gonna say, well, I'm right here.
Yeah, but you're not getting it.
You still talk about me. Homie, this is a gay conversation.
It's not.
When you talking to men who play in riddles and stuff like that, I'm telling you,
You the one that's talking in riddles.
You ain't never been to jail, have you?
Hell no, I ain't never been to jail.
I could tell.
You been
I could tell.
You been to jail?
Nope.
So,
Nope.
So what the fuck that mean then?
I'm just saying, like, if you went to jail, they would have to start you over from scratch.
What would they do to you?
The people who
You would be the tough one.
No. Just let me land with this. The people
I don't think from a jail perspective, nigga. I'm not a jailbird. I'm never going to jail.
He not getting it. He not getting it. This guy is not getting it. He's not getting the foundations of respect and the things that you say and how you carry yourself. He not getting it. He just
I see.
The fuck is we talking
you can't
about?
say what you'll never do, but I'm saying
never going to jail, bro.
Well, okay.
I don't even have that in, dog. I don't even like that type of energy.
I'm just trying to make a point. Anton. What I'm saying is, I have been around enough people who have been institutionalized where I know how to carry myself around men who not finna play with you. That's all I'm saying. I don't
hang around niggas that been to jail, so I saw for it that way. The way you saw for it is a little bit different than the way I saw for it.
Okay.
So I choose not to hang around niggas that's been institutionalized that had to carry themselves a certain way because they made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am. And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player. That's what I've been playing my entire life. Okay. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting. Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what, that's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was gonna happen like that fast. That's why out here I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
you say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move, but I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth. Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all
He's
why I
talking
like
about
the chat.
everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we can talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you. To your face. To your face.
Be careful shitting on me because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm telling you.
Careful.
I'm telling you.
You shitted on me to my face, but that shit will lead to some danger.
Will we please stop the
Trust me.
The tough talk? I got security. You got security.
Homie, I ain't got security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody.
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking tough. Stop talking.
Homie,
tough.
you
just said that.
I'm not talking tough. I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You said you disrespected me in my face, and then you act like it was all good.
I disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you.
Nah, he said that. Let's rewind that back. He said that. Yeah, I thought they was trying to squash it. Nah, he said that. It's almost over though. We going back a little bit.
They made a decision that they wasn't supposed to make.
And you know, it shows that you've been around people that ain't seen the other side of the game. Because some of the smartest men I know they've been to college and gave that time up. And it was actually a learning process for them. But they still got to stand 10 toes down when they out here, Anton. I don't believe that you tried to disrespect me now that I've been talking to you. I don't believe that. I believe that you are the way you are. I am the way I am. And it can clash if people are not educated on how to be around each other because men can go to war over misunderstanding.
He's throwing an intellectual shot right now.
What am I doing?
So without saying it, he's basically saying, oh, you from a different space, so you don't get the way that we move over here.
Over here or anywhere in the United States of America, and that's not a black thing. I'm talking about Caucasians, Hispanics, and Asians understand the respect level men must have when they're in front of each other because it can trigger war. Yeah. That's all I'm saying to you.
I understand everything that happens when it happens. I'm a chess player.
Yeah, he like think about it. Like if I was doing business with somebody who's Japanese, I know that they like people who are pleasant, respectful, have very good etiquette. They like gifts. They like for you to bow. They take all of those things into consideration, you know?
That's what I've been playing my entire life. Okay. Maybe you walked into something that you wasn't expecting.
I don't go with.
Maybe I knew what you was gonna do before you did it.
Maybe. But I tell you what. That's a dangerous game to play, especially if you got a life that you live in. Because I'm telling you, man, it's a lot of people in the cemetery that didn't know it was going to happen like that fast. That's why out here I try to walk under the code. There's a code out here.
No, you don't. And that's why I said
you say I don't walk under the code?
No, you're hypocritical. I told you that to your face.
The whole world a hypocrite, but what are you talking about?
No, you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite when it comes.
I believe you.
When it comes to specifically you moving by a code.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because you think that you can say what you want to say when you want to say it, and that people are supposed to respect the way that you move. But I don't think that you move the way that you're supposed to anyway.
I want this thing to be studied because here's the truth.
Comedian.
Brother Anton is talking about everybody else but himself and white men. This is a fact.
I like this chat. Let me tell y'all
He's
why I
talking
like
about
the chat.
everything but himself and white men.
No, listen. I told you I want to come back and have a full conversation about it, or we could talk about it right now. I ain't got nothing better to do.
Study this episode.
Shout out to the
shit on Caucasian males.
Shout out to the chat.
Shit on
I'm
himself.
not gonna shit on nobody.
Yeah,
Shout
you
out to
shitted
the
on
chat.
black people. You shitted on motherfuckers.
I feel like I shitted on you.
See,
To your
careful.
face. To
Be
your
careful.
face.
Be
Shout out
careful
to-
shitting on me, because I feel like you're talking shit again.
I'm not talking shit. I'm
Well,
telling
be
you.
careful.
I'm telling you.
You
that,
shitted on me to my face, but that shit will
Corey,
lead to some
would
danger.
we please stop the
Trust me.
the tough talk? I got security. You got security. Ain't
Homie,
nobody
I
doing
ain't got
shit.
security. Them my people.
Cool. Them your
You
security
gotta
people.
hire a motherfucker to be with you.
Absolutely. I'm always gonna hire somebody. To
You better.
100%.
How you be talking?
Corey, stop talking.
Right?
Stop talking.
Homie, you
just said that.
I'm
you're
not
even
talking tough.
guy.
I'm talking to you straight up.
Why are you so?
You
easily
said you
triggered?
disrespected me in my face. And then you act like it
You
was all
said that I
good.
disrespected you to your face. So I'm confirming what you said. You felt disrespected. So I am telling you that I disrespected you if that's the way you felt. Is that not what you said? You said that out of your mouth.
that's
So
what
I
is
apologize
manipulation.
when you said that you felt disrespected.
No. The reason
He's doing manipulation because he just disrespected him and he just did it. So he's reaffirming it. This guy is a trip. Like he's asking to be punched in the face.
you said you
But you still
disrespected me in
triggered by
my
it
face.
because you don't accept the apology because
You
you
still talking about everybody else except yourself and
No,
white men.
I'm telling you what I said. You felt offended by it, so I apologize. All I'm doing is rehashing a conversation that happened. Why you so easily offended?
You still talking about me? It sounds like I'm arguing with
because I'm right. See,
I'll be around bitches and they tell me about myself all the time. Be gone.
No.
That shit don't hurt no feelings. It's probably better this way.
Because I just proved my point.
Be down.
You're
So you proved the point.
You're hypocritical.
Homie, just gone, man.
You hypocritical,
Just gone,
bro.
man.
You
Just gone.
hypocrite. I'm not the jet.
You done did this before.
He's
Get your
hypocritical,
bitch ass the
and
Hey, homie.
All right, I'm out.
Get your bitch ass the fuck on and walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch, nigga.
Right?
Walk over there with your bodyguard and your bitch.
You proved my point.
I got shit to do.
You're right.
Don't bring bitches up here, dog, that you ain't finna stand on. Remember I told you that. If you got a bitch with you, explain the bitch. Don't ask her to be on my show, nigga.
Right?
Can she be on the show? I don't know that bitch, nigga. Now get your whole ass the fuck on and pay for your pussy like you got to, cake ass nigga. And go get you a bodyguard because the nigga be done slap the shit out your bitch ass. I got shit to do. I ain't finna follow that nigga out the door. I am who I say I am. I stand on it. Fuck a friend. Now who the next motherfucker to come up here? What
So
up?
there's a new word in the dictionary called rage bait, right? So that's what you just witnessed. So
Rage bait. Let me tell you
It's
something.
a new word.
That ain't no new word.
Okay, bet. It's
Let me
old
tell you
behavior,
something.
new word.
Where I'm from, if a nigga say something about sucking dick, nigga, it's on.
And he knows
I don't
that.
know nothing about no niggas telling nothing to no nigga where niggas talk about suck dick and niggas be ready to swing.
And he knows that.
But he didn't say that dick sucking shit again. Get your fat ass out of here, nigga.
Just certain words
That's
you
a
just don't
hating.
use.
In here with this bitch that he know ain't his wife and motherfucker trying to get the bitch on the show. Bitch,
What?
nigga, you ain't got it like that, nigga. Get your cake ass out of here, nigga. Like I'm finna be upset. This is what I wanted to talk about today, mainly. We have a situation in America going on where there are a lot of men that don't want to reveal themselves, but they have bitterness because they know you're not the type of guy they are on the backdooria side of the game. Let me say this one more time. There's a lot of men in this world that don't want to reveal themselves, but they're upset at men who expose backdooria, so they find other ways to talk about you and they won't never reveal who they are. I want to start a campaign to teach men how to be good sissies. I talked to a couple of people I know today. A good sissy is a man who knows how he gets down and he knows how you get down and he won't never cross them lines. I could be around a man who indulges in other men's behavior, and he know I don't get down like that. So if he don't ever impose it on me or find ways to talk crazy to me that's not straight on, see, the straight on way, he don't like you because you don't agree with the backdooria behavior. But if they don't want to come at you like, I know you don't like backdooria behavior, they come at you with something else. It's the curveball effect. So we have to teach these guys how to be good sissies. Hold on.
I gotta say,
still on the phone.
Hey, again, remember, he would rather storm off than talk shit about.
He's done that before. He's done that. He didn't never say nothing about white men.
Democratic shit.
Right. He didn't never say nothing about white men.
Off. We wouldn't say shit about.
But he didn't have to say nothing about white men. If he'd said something about me sucking dick again, right. I was already looking at that eyeball because that's what I wanted. I wanted that nigga to be on that next podcast like this.
He wouldn't look a white man in the eye.
If he'd have said something about sucking dick right there, I was finna found that nigga, and whatever come with it, I'll be having to spend some more money in court because I don't want no court cases. In fact, I really can't have a court case right now, right? Because I got shit going on with court cases. But I am a man, and you can't step to me with that dick sucker shit like right here. I can see if you were like out in the park arguing with a nigga, that nigga be like, fuck you, nigga, suck my dick. That's different. That's different. That's a nigga yelling, looking for it. But this motherfucker thought he was gonna sit here and say to me something about sucking dick. I ain't even mad at the nigga because I believe the nigga is weird. But that's okay. You can be weird. You just can't step to motherfuckers with dick sucking shit. Yeah. Niggas fight. Niggas kill each other over that. And I really don't think he know that. Mm-hmm. Did he just say he ain't got no friends that been to jail? Did he really say that?
Yeah.
Who the fuck ain't got people that went to jail that live in Detroit?
Yeah.
Yo, Corey is funny. I give him that.
The mayor went to jail. What the fuck? How the fuck is you in Detroit? I'll call all my Detroit niggas. Do y'all know a nigga that ain't been to jail? I mean, do y'all have any friends that ain't never been to jail? The only man who I know who would say that is a man who ain't bold enough to say nothing about the Caucasian responsibilities in America and what they did to make things go bad. But back on the good sissy, because we on the good sissy. We need.
All right, y'all. That was it. I'm not even gonna do it anymore. That was good, but yeah. So what's my conclusion after I've seen all of that? I mean, in the beginning, I don't think Anton really came there to I think he just said that out of a heated argument, but he really did mean to diss him and ask him those questions. Because he started asking him so many questions, and Corey was answering him. But when the tables turned and Corey started asking him questions, he started to act dumbfounded. So, and Corey didn't want to be messy. So, anyway, but he was messy at the end. So, yeah, so what was my conclusion to this? Okay, so yeah, I was going to talk about, so there's people in these spaces. This could be people at your job. And I'm not saying that Anton had hidden motives, but there's people who be observing you and they have hidden motives. They got things they got things that they want to say to you. They just got hidden motives. They want to make life hard for you. Just people got hidden motives, especially when they see you and maybe they're insecure, or maybe you stir something up in them, and they just got hidden agendas, and then they turn around and they try to piss you off, right? They try to get you mad. They try to make a 2 to 3 hour video about you, like you give a fuck. Like, you know, these people, they do all of this. And the reason why they do all of that, why? Because they want your energy. They want your sweet, beautiful energy. They want you to respond. They want to take you out your element. They want you not to be relaxed so that you could, you know, move on impulse. You're not taking your time. You're not jotting things down. You're not doing your research. You're not thinking things through. They want to get you where you can fly off the handle. And when you fly off the handle, you could lose things because you're not thinking progressively. So watch out. Watch out for these demons. Watch out for these people. Watch out for these grifters. Watch out for people like Anton. I don't know. Anton is a character. In one case, I do see that he has a lot of money. You know, he's doing good for himself. And the other side of it, I feel like the money is a hindrance to him. And what I mean by that is that if he did not have the money, will he still be the same person he is right now? I don't think so. I feel like the money made him. And it almost like it's a crutch to him because he holds it up like his trophy every time he goes around. You know, and then people just get annoyed, like, you know, because people just like, okay, you got the money, nobody cares. Like, we care about what you do with the money or what type of impact you're gonna have. But if you constantly talking about your money and then you hit down on people and it makes yourself feel good for hitting down on people, you know, it's very telling. Like, I don't know. Because most people I know who got money and who got it like that, they don't really care about it. Those people got like so much wealth, so much money, they don't care. It doesn't bother them. They don't care about any of it. Those people who got money and then who already have it, most of them, they have like a project they want to work on. They focus on something. They don't go around and, you know, hit down on people, cause comments and arguments, and I don't know what that is, but but yeah, I'll just whatever. I think, you know what, Corey isn't so bad. He is a comedian. He does say a lot of like crazy things, you know. A lot of things that I don't agree with. So I would never watch him. We just watched him for this. I just wanted to see the clash. And yeah, so thank you guys. If you guys tuned in and you viewed it with me, I truly appreciate you guys. But yeah, I think I'm about to call it a night. You know, I've been at it for almost 2 hours. But that was my first time actually watching it and reacting to it. So I'm proud of myself because I actually did it, and you know, so that's what's up. But yeah, you guys, thank you guys for tuning in. It's your girl, Creative Solutions. You know, catch me in my next one. And thank you guys for tuning in.